So the first question, which one of the following phenomena is not explained by Huygens constructions of wavefronts? Options: diffraction, reflection, diffraction, and origin of spectra they have given. So for this, the right answer, Huygens construction of wavefront does not apply to the origin of spectra, so which is explained by quantum theory. Therefore, for first one, the right answer is this one. So for first one, this one is the right answer. Second one, the frequency of light wave in a material is 2 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz and wavefront is 5000 angstrom. The refractive index of material will be 1.50, 1.333 and 1.40 they have given. Let us see the right answer for second one. So here, this is calculated by using formula mu is equal to velocity of light in vacuum, that is C divided by mu. So nu is nothing but velocity of light in medium. So nu is equal to V into lambda. V value is 2 into 10 to the power of 14 into lambda value is 5000. So after simplification, we are getting 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. And mu is equal to C divided by mu, that is equal to, so we are getting 3 is the right answer. For second one, this one is the right one. Third one, the electromagnetic radiation of frequency n, wavelength lambda traveling with velocity mu in A, enters a glass slab of refractive index mu. The frequency, wavelength and velocity of light in the glass slab will be, 4 options they have given. For this, the right answer is, so for third one, this one is the right answer. Why? Because frequency is represented as n and wavelength lambda, velocity of light in air is mu and refractive index of glass is mu. So frequency of light remains same when it changes the medium. Refractive index is the ratio of wavelength in vacuum and in the given medium. So similarly, refractive index is also the ratio of velocities in vacuum and in the given medium. Therefore, for third one, the right answer is, that is, this one is the right answer. Fourth one, the refractive index of water is 1.33. What will be the speed of light in water? They have given 4 options and we have to choose the right answer. For fourth one, so refractive index of water is 1.33. Therefore, so nu2 by nu1 is equal to mu1 by mu2. So that is 1 divided by 1.33. Therefore, nu2 is equal to nu1 divided by 1.33. So nu1 value, if you are substituting that one as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 divided by 1.33. So the answer we are getting that one as 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8. Therefore, for fourth one, the right answer is this one. Fifth one, light travels through a glass plate of thickness C and having refractive index mu. If c is the velocity of light in vacuum, the time taken by light to travel this thickness of glass is. They have given 4 options. For fifth one, the right answer is D, because time is calculated by distance divided by velocity. So that is substituted as c divided by v. So v is substituted as c by mu, therefore mu t by c. Therefore, for fifth one, the right answer is B one is the right answer. Seventh one, time taken by sunlight to pass through a window of thickness 4 millimeter whose refractive index is 3 by 2 E. And for seventh one, 4 options they have given, we have to choose the right one. So that is for seventh one, so Vg is calculated by using formula c divided by mu. So velocity of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 and mu value is 3 by 2, and we are getting the value as 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. And time c is equal to x divided by Vg. X value is 4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 and Vg is, that is, mu g is 2 into 10 to the power of 8. We are getting that one after simplification, 2 into 10 to the power of minus 11 seconds. Therefore, for seventh one, the right answer is, for seventh one, C one is the right answer. Next, eighth one, a beam of monochromatic light is refracted from vacuum into a medium of refractive index 1.5. The wavelength of refracted light will be, so depend on intensity of refracted light, same, smaller and larger they have given. For eighth one, so lambda dash of refractive index light is smaller because lambda dash is given by the formula lambda divided by mu. Therefore, for eighth one, the right answer is, that is, smaller. Among 4 options, we have to choose the right one. So for eighth one, sixth one is the right answer. Ninth one, green light of wavelength 5460 angstrom is incident on a glass interference. If the refractive index of glass is 1.5, the wavelength of light in the glass would be. So 4 options we have given. So that is, for ninth one, lambda g is equal to lambda a divided by mu. Lambda a value is 5460 divided by mu value is 1.5. So when we simplify this one, we are getting 3640 angstrom. So therefore, for ninth one, the right answer is eighth one. Next, 10th one, the interference pattern is obtained with a 2 coherent light source of intensity ratio n. In the interference pattern, the ratio of I maximum minus I minimum divided by I maximum plus of I minimum will be. So they have given 4 options. So for 10th one, so we are going to calculate like this. Here, I1 by I2 is equal to n. So I maximum divided by I minimum is equal to root of I1 plus of root of I2 divided by root of I1 minus of root of I2 whole square. So if you simplify that one, so finally we are getting I maximum divided by I minimum minus of 1 divided by I maximum divided by I minimum plus of 1. So just substitute the values after that is root of n plus of 1 divided by root of n minus 1 whole square minus of 1 divided by root of n plus of 1 divided by root of n minus 1 whole square plus of 1. So after simplification, this one, we are final answer we are getting, that is 2 root of n divided by n plus 1. So therefore, for 10th one, the right answer is B one. 11th one, the ratio of intensities of 2 waves are given by 4:1. Then the ratio of amplitude of 2 waves is, so it is in the ratio of 2:1 because we are getting this one by using formula I1 by I2 is equal to A square divided by B square. So that's equal to 4 by 1. So that is A by B is equal to 2 by 1. So therefore, for 11th one, 8th one is the right answer. 12th one, interference is possible in light waves only, sound waves only, both light and sound waves, neither light nor sound waves. So here interference is a wave phenomenon shown by both light waves and sound waves. Therefore, for 12th one, the right answer is C one. 13th one, the Young double slit experiment is the separation between coherent sources halved and distance of screen from coherent sources doubled, then fringe width become double, half, 4 times and 1/4 they have given. So for 13th one, fringe width beta is equal to, that is calculated by using formula d lambda divided by small d. So if small d become half, d dash equal to d by 2, and the capital D doubles means d dash is equal to 2d. So new fringe width beta dash is equal to 2d lambda divided by d by 2. So after simplification, we are getting that one as 4 beta. So therefore, for 13th one, the right answer is C one. 14th one, in double slit experiment, when light of wavelength 400 nanometer was used, the angular width of the first minimum formed on the screen placed 1 meter away was found to be 0.2 degree. What will be the angular width of the first minima if the entire experimental apparatus is immersed in water? And they have given 4 options. So here for 14th one, this one is the right answer, because angular width of the first minima is Young's double slit experiment, that is given by theta is equal to lambda by A. For given value of A, if theta is directly proportional to lambda, then theta divided by theta W is equal to lambda by lambda W. So that's equal to lambda divided by lambda whole divided by mu. That's equal to mu we are getting, or theta W is equal to theta divided by mu. That's equal to 0.2 degree divided by 4 by 3. So the final answer we are getting 0.15 degree. Therefore, for 14th one, the right answer is C1. 15th one, in Young's double slit experiment, if there is no initial phase difference between light from two slits, a point on the screen corresponds to fifth minima has path difference. So they have given 4 options. So for 15th one, the right answer is C1 high, because so there is no initial phase difference. Therefore, the initial phase is 0. So again, phase difference is equal to 2 pi by lambda into path difference. So therefore, phase difference delta dash is equal to 2 pi by lambda into delta x. So if you want to calculate delta x is equal to lambda divided by 2 pi into delta dash. So now for the fifth minima, we will consider n is equal to 4 as the initial phase difference is 0. For fifth minimum, though that is phase difference delta dash is equal to 8 plus of 1 into 5 is equal to 9 pi. So therefore, path difference delta x is equal to lambda by 2 pi into 9 pi. So after simplification, we are getting 9 lambda by 2. So therefore, for 15th one, the right answer is C1. 16th one, in Young's double slit experiment, the separation d between the slits is 2 millimeters. The wavelength lambda of the light used is 5,896 angstrom, and distance d between the screen and slit is 100 centimeter. It is found that the angular width of the fringes is 0.20. To increase the fringe angular width to 0.21 degree, separation between slits need to be. So 4 options they have given for 16th one. So angular width is given by lambda by small d. So just substitute the angular width value. So lambda divided by small d value is 2 millimeters. And after substituting the known values on dividing, we get 0.20 divided by 0.21 is equal to d by 2 millimeter. So therefore, small d value is 1.9 millimeter. Therefore, for 16th one, The right answer is this one. 17th one, Young's double slit experiment is first performed in air and then in medium other than air. It is found that 8 fringe, bright fringe in the medium lies where 5th dark fringe lies in air. Refractive index of the medium is nearly. So 4 options they have given for 17th one. So this one is the right answer because position of 8 bright fringe in the medium is given by the formula x is equal to 8 lambda m capital D divided by small d. Position of 5th dark fringe in air is given by x dash is equal to 5 minus of half in the bracket lambda air and capital D divided by small d. So that's equal to 4.5. Wavelength of air capital D divided by small d. Given, they have given x is equal to x dash. So that is equal to x value is 8 lambda m capital D divided by small d and x dash is 4.5 lambda air capital D divided by small d. Therefore, so mu value we are getting that one as 1.78. So for 17th one, the right answer is this one. 18th one, the intensity at the maximum in a Young's double slit experiment is I naught. Distance between two slits is 5 lambda. Lambda is the wavelength of light used in the experiment. What will be the intensity in the front of one of the slits on the screen placed at a distance? Capital D is equal to 10D. So for 18th one, the right answer is this one because small d value is 5 lambda, capital D value is 10D, and y is equal to d by 2. So resultant intensity y is equal to d by 2. Therefore, we have to calculate Iy. So path distance between two waves is d by 2. So delta x. So we are getting that one as lambda by 4. Corresponding phase distance pi by 2. So maximum intensity in Young's double slit experiment is calculated by using formula I maximum is equal to I1 I2 plus 2 I1 I2. So therefore I naught is equal to 4 times of I or I is equal to I naught divided by 4. Required intensity Iy. So we got I naught divided by 2. Therefore for 18th one, so the right answer is this one. 21. In the Young's double slit experiment, intensity of light at a point on the screen where path distance lambda is k, the intensity at the point where path distance is lambda by 4 will be. So 4 options they have given. For 21, this one is the right answer because intensity at any point on the screen is given by the formula I is equal to 4 I naught cos square pi by 2, where I naught is the intensity of either wave. Pi is the phase difference between two waves. Therefore, pi is given by 2 pi by lambda into path distance. So path distance is lambda, then pi is equal to 2 pi by lambda into lambda. So after simplification, we got 2 pi. So I is equal to 4 I naught cos square in the bracket 2 pi by 2. So after simplification, we got k. Let us consider this one as equation 1. Then path distance is lambda by 4, pi value is pi by 2. So intensity I is equal to k by 2. So this is by using equation 1. Therefore, for 21, the right answer is this one. 21. In Young's double slit experiment, the slits are 2 mm apart and are illuminated by photons of two wavelengths. Lambda 1 is equal to 12,000 angstrom, lambda 2 is equal to 10,000 angstrom. At what minimum distance from the common central bright fringe on the screen 2 meters from the slit will be a bright fringe from one interference pattern coincide with the bright fringe from the other. So for 21, this one is the right answer. So here we considered N1 bright fringe lambda 1 coincides with N2 bright fringe of lambda 2. So then N1 lambda 1 capital D divided by small d is equal to N2 lambda 2 capital D divided by small d, or N1 lambda 1 is equal to N2 lambda 2. N1 by N2 is equal to lambda 2 by lambda 1. We are getting 5 by 6. X is the distance, means X is calculated by using formula N1 lambda 1 capital D divided by small d. So therefore, X value by using known values, X value we got 6 millimeter. Therefore, for 21st one, so the right answer is this one. 22th one. In Young's double slit experiment, distance between slit and screen is double. The separation between slits is reduced to half. As a result, the fringe width is. So it becomes fringe width is given by beta is equal to lambda d divided by small d. So d is the distance between slit and screen, and small d is the distance between the slit, and capital D is a double. So small d is reduced to half. Fringe width becomes beta dash is equal to, so 4 lambda d divided by small d. So that becomes 4 beta. Therefore, for 22nd one, the right answer is this one. 23. Color appears on a thin soap film on a soap bubble due to phenomenon of interference. Therefore, 8th one is the right answer. Thirty-fourth one, a linear aperture whose width is 0.02 centimeter is placed immediately in front of lens of focal length 60 centimeters. Aperture is illuminated normally by a parallel beam of wavelength 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 centimeter. Distance of the first dark band of the diffraction pattern from central of the screen is. 4 options they have given. For 34th one, this one is the right answer, because here A value is 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter, lambda is 5 into 10 to the power of minus 7 meter, capital D value is 0.6 meter. Position of first minima on the diffraction pattern is given by y is equal to capital D lambda divided by small letter a. So that substitute the known values and we got 0.15 centimeter. For 34th one, the right answer is this one. 31. Assume that the light of wavelength 600 nanometer is coming from a R, the limit of resolution of telescope whose objective has a diameter of 2 meter, and they have given 4 options. For 30th one, 8th one is the right answer, because they have given lambda is 600 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter and capital D value is 2 meter. Limit of resolution is calculated by using formula 1.22 lambda divided by capital D. So we got 3.66 into 10 to the power of minus 7 radian. Therefore, for 31, the right answer is 8th one. 46th one. The Brewster's angle IB for an interference should be. So that should be, we know that C's answer is the right answer, because mu is tan I into B. So as 1 is less than mu and that is less than infinity, therefore 1 is less than tan IB, that is less than infinity. Tan 45 value is less than tan IB, that is less than tan 90 degree. So, or you can represent that one as 45 degrees less than IB, that is less than 90 degree. Therefore, for 46th one, this one is the this one is the right answer. 47th one. So unpolarized light is incident from air on a plane surface of a material of refractive index mu. At a particular angle of incidence, it is found that the reflected and refracted rays are perpendicular to each other. Which of the following option is correct in this situation? They have given. So B1 is the right answer. So according to diagram, when reflected light and refracted light are perpendicular, the reflected light is polarized with electric field vector perpendicular to plane of incidence. That is according to Brewster's angle, tan I is equal to mu. Therefore, for 47th one, the right answer is this one.